Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 10th annual Summer Cup. It's the 10-year anniversary, and we're doing the group draw for this prestigious tournament. I am here with my co-host, Guggy.
You fool. You absolute buffoon. You've
Yeah.
let me in. It's too late.
The goblin has infected it's actually the 11th. I don't think that's right. I'm pretty sure that started in 2013. Don't Silver.
I'm leaning on Opie's wrong because I like that one.
I just went back on the forums and checked recently for the the whole who wants to be a millionaire. If 2013 was the first, this is 11. I don't believe you, but let's continue on. We have 32 players, including one mystery player who we will reveal at the end of the draw.
It's me. I'm playing twice.
I'm sorry. The Guggy, no, that's not allowed. We can confirm that it is not Guggy, but Guggy is in the wheel here, and we will, as always, be doing this by essentially a snake draft. Every time we draw someone, they'll go into Group A, then B, then C, all the way up until H. And then at H, we will do H again, then go backwards G, F, E, D, C, B, A. And then we'll continue doing that until all of the players have been picked. These will be groups of four each. So our 8 groups of 4 here on the screen. And I don't know about you, Guggy, but I'm ready to start.
I mean, I've been ready for like 5 minutes.
You've been ready for like 5 minutes? Okay, well that's fair. You should change your name back to Bobby because they want Bobby.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was always Cookie.
All right, well, I'm sure you were. Now, for the first spin, we have we're drawing out of the hat, as you can see. This is the hat, and our very first pick is a little bit awkward because it goes off the side, but it's Scout. I didn't.
Great job. You really set this up well.
I have set this up well. I set this up so well.
So well. And you really set it up well. Yeah. Scout's a good player. I have nothing else to add. Scout's just good. You should probably take the lead on Scout since you know Scout better.
Yes, Scout has been playing for quite a while now, and has picked up some very impressive results, including most recently in SML. Took first in the regular season, and then second overall in their division, which was a very nice result. It was a pretty tough division, so an exciting draw for our first our first player here. I will say that there are some very interesting names in here because we have, I believe, 5 new, brand new players. This is their first event, so I'm going to be very interested in seeing where they go. And
I think it's 6, actually.
Is it 6? Oh my goodness.
It depends. I don't know if Mad Spy First has actually played in an event, but I don't think they have.
I feel like Mad Spy First has, but they've just been one maybe longer. Okay. I guess.
Also, it depends on the mystery player. Ooh.
True. The mystery player could be brand new as well, but maybe we wouldn't have such fanfare for them if that were the case.
The mystery player is Barack Obama. Whoa, they haven't played yet.
That would be impressive. I think that would be an impressive get for the SpyParty Summer Cup 2023. But let's get on to our first player in Group B. After having Scout drawn to Group A, it's going to be drawing from the hat. Starting strong, it's Pofke. And you can again see the very side of the name. Don't worry about it. I didn't realize.
Pofk.
I didn't realize this is. I did not realize this is how this would be when I was setting it up so you could see the wheel, not the answer. uh, so maybe I should have done more testing, but that's okay. And Pofke, obviously, very very strong player. Historically, has had quite amazing results, and is very very good at predictions actually. So knows the players, knows the skill levels, and is often able to beat them. Just no matter what that skill level is. So Pofke's a scary one to be drawn into Group C, Group B first. But now on to Group C. Guggy, who do you think? Who do you think is going to be up next?
Well, obviously, using my huge Giga Brain, I can tell you that the next person up is going to be Banana Bread.
Ooh, okay, Banana Bread. I believe it. Let's spin the wheel, or sorry, draw from the hat.
Draw from the hat. Yeah.
Draw from the hat.
Draw from the hat that notably gives its piece of paper off the side of the screen.
And we have Aiko VT as our next player in.
That was my second pick.
Yeah, that was yeah. That was look. That was your second pick. Sometimes it's the first pick, sometimes it's the second pick, but we only ever asked you for the first pick, so that's okay too. We do have Aiko VT going into Group C here. So on to Group D, which traditionally stands for the Group of Death. We have had quite a few of those before. So are we gonna see a killer drawn into Group D? Start us off. Adafeyesh, maybe? Rav?
Adafeyesh is a killer. I'm thinking that Group D is going to have a player in it. Followed by three other players layered.
That is a bold prediction. I'm going to make I'm gonna make Group I and leave Group D empty just for you now. But we do have Yosh.
I expect nothing less.
We have Yosh being drawn in to Group D as our first. Definitely a killer, I would say. Very spiky with the porcupines. So that's a pretty scary one.
I can also confirm that Yas is indeed a player, so I was right.
You were right. I didn't follow through with my threat of making Group I. So that's my mistake. It's because I don't have the Wheels picture pulled up. I think Wheels is I, right?
Wheels is I.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't have the Wheels image pulled up. So it'd be a lot more effort than it's worth. Yosh is reprimanding me for equating hedgehogs with porcupines, and I apologize, Yosh. That was that was insensitive of me. But
how dare you?
Let's quickly move over my gaff, as any good politician might. Onto Group E, where we have Psycho Sloth.
Psycho Sloth. Psycho Sloth has. Have they played in something recently? I think they have, and I can't remember what it was.
I mean, Psycho Sloth has just, in general, been around for a long time, and it's always been in that kind of, strong player, maybe not in the top of divisions or tournaments, but always has had quite impressive results, and I'm excited to see if they can take it far this time. And so on to Group F. After I slam Psycho Sloth into Group E on the screen for everybody.
A little slow.
From the hat once again. And we have Lev T, which I was gonna say is definitely not our first SMC participant, because actually Scout, our very first draw, was our first SMC participant. And Pofke afterwards was one as well. But Lev T also was in SMC, so quite strong player, has had good results in the past, and already a group that you don't really want to be drawn into, Group F. Although, you could say the same about some of these other groups as well.
Yeah. Lev's definitely somebody who don't think about often, but when you do, it's because they're scary and you're facing them and you're gonna die. Also,
Yeah.
notably, if you lose the game, apparently, according to me, you're gonna die. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
Okay, Guggy. For Winter Cup, you're gonna have to draw some papers out of a cowboy hat for us.
I
Apparently.
I literally have the cap. Actually, it's my card, but I have other hats. I actually do have a cowboy hat right there. I have 2 cowboy hats. I never
You have
realized
2
that.
cowboy hats. Wow.
I have 2 cowboy hats.
Okay. Well, let me fix this. All right, there we go. We have the cowboy hat now, on screen, to be picking out of.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
It's there you go. Now you've said it.
Yeah, there, perfect. All right, on to the next Group G. On with our first round of picks.
General,
And-
notably, also has a hat that you can pull from.
We have Rob. We're bringing a lot of really strong players quite early on here, and into different groups as well. No group feels safe right now, it feels like.
Yeah, no, Rob's probably the scariest person on the list. Definitely nobody. Group G's already. I don't want to be in Group G.
Yeah, I know. Rob is, had that 1 year stretch almost, I think, that did not lose a single SpyParty match in. He was dominant during that time and has remained, at or near the top since then. Hasn't had that perfect string of winning everything necessarily, but still an absolutely crushing player. And Group G potentially shaping up to be a group of death. Maybe already even playing for second place if you're drawn into that one.
Yep, I know. I know you rigged it, so I'm in Group G. So I'm already in second place. Great, cool.
Getting second place in groups, you can still make it all the way to the finals and win that. So.
But
That's
then
all
I'm
you
gonna
need,
be in the
really.
finals with Rob.
Oh, no, you got drawn into Group H just now.
Wow,
It's
I'm
you.
a little bit behind, so I didn't realize that. But thank God I'm not in Rob's group. That's the only person I didn't want to be in.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, so tell us a little bit about yourself, Guggy. This is now an interview.
Wow, I'm really cool. I'm already winning this group, Group H. I'm clearly
You are
better than
definitely the best
Mystery.
player in the group right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I am the best player in the group. You're definitely have rigged it so that you have 3 good players with me, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take this moment where I'm, for once, I think, on the top of the group.
Yeah, we haven't seen any of the players that are signing up for their first event here yet, so that's interesting. I'll be interested to see where they go. But that means that we are done with the first round, our first seeds into groups, and now we're going to be drawing immediately someone into your group, Gorgie. Who do you want?
Who do I want? I mean, I do kind of want the mystery player. To
You
be
want
frank.
okay, the mystery player? Yeah, that's fair.
The fact that I know who they are, I do kind of want to have the mystery player.
I think everyone
that'd be
wants the
funny.
mystery player. So let's get on to our next spinnerino. Sorry, draw.
Yep, it's a draw.
And it is going to be who knew?
Oh, who knew?
Yeah, who knew?
I'll take who knew.
Who knew is a solid player.
Who knew's like one of those players you also don't think about very often, but they can pull punches.
Guggy, you're not supposed to say that about people.
I don't think about anyone here often,
Fair
except
enough.
myself.
Fair
Rob.
enough. Guggy's too self-centered to think about other people.
But who knew they were in the tournament? There
Yes,
you go. I
yeah.
made the joke. Now nobody has to make the joke.
Who knew, after all. And now, I apologize to whomever's name I draw next, because remember, we are going back to Group G with Rav. It's gonna be...
Please be OP, please be OP, please be OP, please be OP.
It's fine. It's not me. But it is, unfortunately, for one of our new players, Fire Lord Ethan. I do... That it's the random nature of the cups, but it's never a good time to have someone in their first event going up against literally Rav. Welcome to SpyParty,
Yeah.
buddy. Welcome to SpyParty.
I mean, Firelord has been, from what I've seen, been playing a lot. So if anyone's gonna beat Rob, it's clearly Firelord.
I mean,
fact-
it's always fun to see someone who's been playing quite actively in the weeks and months leading up to an event and see how they perform, because that often is a really strong indicator of strength.
Yep.
And maybe it's gonna be tough to get past Rov in particular, but Firewall Ethan is definitely not out of it just from being drawn into Group G.
Yep.
Now
They are second in the group right now.
on to Group F with Lev T. Who's gonna join? It's going to be
I still love how I'm a little bit behind.
The
so
mystery
I'm waiting
player.
For you. The mystery player.
the mystery
Aw,
player.
That's
Who
fun.
could that be? All right,
Well.
hold on. I'm gonna do something.
It's Kaylee. Uh-oh. I spoiled it.
All right, that entry has the same amount of characters as the mystery player has in their name. So if anyone wants to start trying to figure it out, you can start now, but it will be revealed, not too far from now. On to Group E with Psychosloth.
Yeah. Psycho Sloth is in first, as we know, so it'll be important to see who knocks him down.
Lavanuk joining in. What do you think about that, Gungi?
Well, if they play all their matches, which is a big ask, they are a pretty solid player, and I think they could potentially be the only other player here, but
Yeah, Lavanuk has always had some interesting results, for sure. Kind of very up and down, a little bit inconsistent, but can punch up at times. So, on to our next one, Group D joining Yosh.
Josh is clearly the best player on the list.
Yes,
So
I agree.
it's gonna be hard to beat whoever
I mean,
whoever it is.
Adafeyesh has a good chance, though, I would say.
Yeah.
This is
Adafeyesh, is very scary and has only been more and more scary the longer I've seen them play. So
Yeah, no, Adafeyesh is just really, really good, and is never to be underestimated. So, Yosh is a great hedgehog, but Adafeyesh is a great spy. Probably one of my favorite spies, actually, in the community right now. So,
how
it'll be
dare
interesting.
you? I'm right here. I do agree though. Adafeyesh is very much up there. I think they're a very good spy.
Yeah.
But I'm
And
the best.
all into Group C with Ico VT. It rhymes. That's how you know it's a good draw.
And that's how you know it's rigged.
Yeah, of course. We do have our second new player, Moonbots, into Group C here, which is
I
very
will
exciting.
say I do think it's Moon Boots, and I think that is a typo.
Is it?
But I will check.
It is. Please check, because I
am checking right now. It is Moon Boots.
It's Moon Boots. Got it. Thank you, because that is it. I copied it for how it was entered in my sheet.
The sheet says Moon Boots.
The sheet says Moon Boots.
The sheet
Maybe
says that is what I checked.
I'm just the one that's blind, dyslexic, maybe. Who knows?
It's not a SpyParty stream if there are at least 5 mistakes.
Absolutely. Now on to Pofke, who is in Group B. Sorry, on to Group B, who has that has Pofke in it.
Yep. It should be called Group Suns Out, Buns Out, but I'll let you.
It was a little scary there for me, briefly, as I was quite near this, but this ends up being Calumet. That is not the right.
I will say, Calumet, besides me, is probably my favorite spy, not Adafeyesh. So I do like Calumet's probably gonna lose to Pofke because Pofke's Pofke, but I'm very happy to see Calumet play.
Yeah, Calame is a good egg and a good spy, as you mentioned. So we'll see if they can do anything against Pofsky's incredible sniper. It's tough. It's always tough to do. I have more experience than I can count getting shot by Pofsky. So it's a tough one, but Calame, I'm sure, has the potential there. On finally to Group A, who's joining Scout? And this is a funny one, by the way. This is Astatine Effect. Scout and Astatine Effect played in SML just recently.
Yep.
So that's a very, very fun rematch that we're about to have in Group A. With between those two.
I feel obligated to point this out again because if June didn't drop, Astatine would have made first in that group. So this is the person who was first and the person who was robbed of being first. I will keep saying this because
I don't know. Maybe
effect.
if June hadn't dropped, the results would be different. You know.
Exactly.
No, but actual like in the results of other matches, the butterfly effect. Maybe Astatine would have, lost steam down the stretch because they didn't need any, the extra push to get to the finals. Who knows?
You're just making excuses because you want Scott to win. No, I am making excuses because I wanted Astatine to win. So,
Well, I mean, before we get to see which one of them wins, we have to find out who joins their group because we're right back into Group A for our third member. We're spinning again. Who's gonna join up with Scout and Astatine Effect? It's gonna be... I was really hoping it would be Beanie, because Beanie is also part of the New Zealand contingent with Scout, but no, it is instead one of our new players, Dubos, 30 FPS, 190 MS. Buddy, Dubos, you need to get a better computer and better internet. I'm so sorry.
Dubos, I will say, is my favorite name of all the new players by a mile. Because it's just stupid. I love it.
It's amazing. I love it as well. It's got character,
It's got character in the form of a horrible computer.
Back to Group B with Pofsky and Calame. The names in this list are getting real short here. I don't want to be picked into this group, please. Okay, I think we've passed me, but instead it lands on an innocent little bunny. One hopping bunny, in fact. So, did not land on me. Whew, phew. But, I'm sorry, bunny.
That was great, not great acting. You definitely tricked him. You didn't rig
Although
these
Bunny does dodge Ico VT, did not get picked into Group C, though it was a close thing. So no more Ico Bunny rematches, not in the group stages at least.
I think Buddy's been probably the unluckiest person when it comes to getting matches. So them getting Pofsky is great. Because they don't have to play Echo or CRMs or anything like that.
Yeah.
Also, they have to play Pofsky. So.
Well, who does have to join Ico and Moon Boots in Group C? We're going to figure that out. We're going to draw from the hat. Uh-oh, it's Minirek.
Oh, man. I don't think Minirek's getting out of this group.
Yeah, that's going to be tough for Minirek.
Yeah.
I do once again apologize to our new player Moon Boots. Minirek is a very strong player, winner of the most recent SMC in dramatic fashion, and a very strong player at all times, basically. So it's gonna be a tough one. Makes that group more difficult, but we're really not seeing a huge group of death so far. I think maybe Group B is our closest we have to ask.
That's a great point. I mean, the biggest group of death I see is either Group F or Group H.
Group F, depending on who the mystery guest is.
Depending on who the question mark is. I mean, we know, but
you know,
it's either Group F or Group H.
Do you know? Oh,
I
told you before the stream.
I literally said, I think it's this player, and you were like, nah, it's not. It's this player. Like, oh, okay.
yeah, right. I told you.
Thought I was so smart, and you shot me down. Thanks for forgetting that.
All right,
Great.
on to Group D with Yosh and Dafaresh. Who's going to be joining that one? This is a potential, there's a chance for another group of death here, and that's a little bit deathy. That's like you're a little bit sick. You're not feeling that great. It's Verdurous.
Yeah, Virgis can do some damage. I think Virgis is pretty good.
It is more rematches, but that's what randomness is like, guys. It just makes rematches. That's how that works.
Randomness and big old quotes.
Look, this is the cowboy hat.
Parentheses, it's rigging.
How dare you?
That's what you get for inviting me.
How dare you imply the cowboy hat is rigged?
It's not my cowboy hat.
All right, on to Group E: Psychosloth, Lava Nuke, and we're over halfway through these picks here. So we're gonna be joining. Ooh, it was a very close one between Beanie and Blood Red Yeti, but it did end up being Beanie in this one. That's gonna be ooh. I like the way this group is shaping up. Group E is looking at like one of the most balanced and hard to predict groups yet. So.
Yep. It's it's all of these players are around the same level. Yeah. Yep. I could see any of them winning, but I could see none of them being fourth because there's only 3 people in there right now.
So far. All right, on to Lev T and our mystery player who joins them in Group F. We draw from the cowboy hat once more, and it's gonna be one of our new players, Star Z.
Oh, real group of death here then.
Oh yeah.
I've literally never heard of Star Z, so I cannot commentate on this at all. I don't know.
Yep. I mean, that's
sure they're good.
Yep.
Maybe.
Okay, well, I haven't been picked yet, and there's still a Rav to pass by twice. So Group G is the scary one. Fingers crossed for me, and hope that misfortune is directed somebody else's way. And it is directed very close to David W, but no, it's gonna be Gentleman in this case.
Gentleman, I will also say, is one of those people who just keeps getting really bad matches. They're a really good player, and they just keep getting, like, top players.
Yeah. Indeed, Rip Rav, Gentleman, is going to destroy this group, I think.
It's true. Gentleman's good. Gentleman's the move.
So, Guggy, we're going to pick at the rest of your group right now.
Wow.
So let's spin that. And see who joins Guggy and Hunu. It's gonna be Crash.
Oh. God, fuck. I play Crash all the time. It's great. I love Crash. Let's play Crash. This is the group of death now.
This is a pretty deathy group, that's for sure.
This is
Let's draw that last one then. Who's last into Group H?
It's definitely gonna be a wrestler because of course it is.
David W. Actually.
Oh, yep, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, okay. Group H might be our group of death. That is scary, scary, scary. Anyone could live, anyone could die, and none of them are safe for sure.
I love being in yet again another group of death. Okay. It's great. Thanks for rigging this out.
1 out of 7 to get drawn into Group G with Rav and Gentleman. Who takes that deal? It's gonna be Banana Bread.
Rip Rav,
indeed.
Rip Rav.
Banana Bread is very good.
Oh yeah, I think Banana Bread has like a history of being underrated, and every single time just being like, no, I'm way better than you think. So I think Banana Bread's really good. And I think they're gonna get second after, of course, Gentleman.
Yeah, of course. Rob doesn't exist. Let's go on to Group F. Once again with Lev T, our mystery guest, and Star Z. Last player drawn into it is gonna be Lev T, Star Z. I was really hoping for Blood Red Yeti, but instead we have Mad Spy first. That's
going to be 3 new players after, of course, Barack Obama. He's our mystery guest.
Yeah, that would be really quite quite impressive, I think. Now on to let's finish up Group E now with Psychoslav, Lavanuk, Beanie, and our final guest into Group E. This time, it's Blood Red Yeti.
Blood Red Yeti can do some damage, but I think they're definitely going to have to do a lot of work against these 3.
Yeah, they're going to have to, show us a performance that we haven't necessarily seen yet, but they are new. That's the best time to be improving lots and lots, and this is a group where there's a lot to prove. So, if Blood Red Yeti can come out on top, that would be a statement performance from them. Now on to Group D with our friends Yosh, Adafeyesh, and Verdris. We only have 4 people left in this. It's Wrestler, Carson 2, Max Snacks, and myself. Somehow I have not been drawn into any group yet, despite it's clearly rigged, right?
It's clearly rigged. Like I've been saying that the whole time.
It's just not possible that I haven't been drawn yet. It's not
Someone clip Opie saying it's rigged.
Don't do that. Don't do that, please. All right, on to Group D. Yosh, Adafeyesh, Verdris, and Carson 2. Our last new player to be sorted into these groups. It's going to be one that's going to be difficult for them, but no, Adafeyesh is a pretty big crusher. I was going to say there's no huge crushers necessarily. They have some chances, but Adafeyesh is up there.
Adafeyesh is right there, yeah.
All right, Group C. That has... So the problem is, the remaining 3 groups have either Minirek, Pofke, or Scout in them. Now, I don't want to be in any of those groups.
You mean Astatine Effect, right?
Scout.
Astatine Effect. Right?
All right, who joins Ico, VT, Moonboot, and Minirek in Group C? Will it be Wrestler, myself, or Max Snacks? It's gonna be me. It's me. It's Opie, right? It's me.
Great rigging.
You've
secured second
how
place,
often
Opie.
do I have to play Minirek? It's too often, I feel like. I don't like it.
Yeah, you play Minirek too much. You should rig yourself into a different group.
I really should have. Who famously lost? No. All right, Group B. We only have 2 options left. It's going to be Pofke, Calumet, and Hopping Bunny, joined by one of Max Snacks or Wrestler. And is in this case going to be Max Snacks, returning after a hiatus. Was in the past a quite strong player. Always scary. Was the one who really plumbed the depths of briefcase tech for the community. So don't touch that, or you might get shot. And as for our final draw from the hat today, we have Group A with Scout, Astatine Effect, Dubas, 30 FPS, 190 MS. It's gonna be...
Oh, I wonder who it's gonna be. Oh boy.
Wrestler.
Whoa! I didn't see that one coming.
I didn't either. That's surprising.
Group A honestly might also be a group of death, to be fair.
You think?
Yeah, because Dubas is clearly gonna win.
Right. So you're playing for second, yeah.
Yeah, you're playing for second, and like Scout, Astatine, and Wrestler all deserve to be in the bracket. But we all know Astatine's gonna get up there, so you know.
All right. Well, what do you think about these groups? Like, kind of your broad thoughts here.
Well, I think that you did an excellent job rigging the groups.
Thank you.
You've really put me in a group of death yet again.
I won't apologize. Do you want to go rapid fire predictions?
Sure,
With me.
why not?
All right, Group A: Scout, Aston Effect, Dubos 30 FPS, 190 MS, and Wrestler. Who do you think is gonna come out first and second place here?
Wrestler in first, Ascertain in second.
I'm gonna say Scout in first, Wrestler in second.
Well, you're wrong. Okay.
All right,
Yep.
Group B: Pofka, Calamaya, One Hopping Bunny, Max Snacks.
Pofky is obviously in first. I don't know how rusty Max Snacks is, and I want to put Calamay in second, so I'm putting Calamay in second.
I'm gonna say we have some really. This is gonna be my really spicy prediction of this rapid fire stage. I'm gonna say Max Snacks first, Bunny second. We're gonna see some real big upsets in that group.
I do think so, yeah. I'm definitely not expecting Pofky Max next as the top two, even though that's what on paper is the obvious.
All right, Group C: Ico, Moonbots, Meteoric, and myself. What do you think?
Ico first, Moonboot second, that's clear.
Honestly, agreed. I don't think there's any other realistic possibilities there, so we can just move on to Group D.
Yep.
Group D: Yash, Adafiash, Verdris, and Carson 2.
Adafiash is clearly in first here. I want to say Yosh in second.
Ooh, very nice. I think that we're going to see Adafiash and Verdris, but it's going to be a tiebreaker between Yosh and Verdris.
Yeah, I agree. I just want to see Yosh actually do somewhat decent in the tournament for once.
Group E: Psychosloth, Lavanuke, Beanie, and Blood Red Yeti.
Beanie in first, Lavanuke doesn't play their matches, and Blood Red Yeti in second.
I'm gonna say Beanie and then Psychosloth. In this case,
Yeah, that's fair.
Group F, by the way. Hey, let's not forget we have a player to reveal here. So
Whoa!
now that we've gotten around to the group, we can reveal that our mystery player.
It's me!
No, it's Royal Flush, the original founder of Summer Cup, coming back for definitely the 10th anniversary. I don't believe Silverthorn's math.
Yeah.
I've
When
been
has Silverthorne ever
advertising
done
it
any
as the
math
10th
right?
this whole time. Someone should have told me. but what do we think about this group?
Lev T is in first. I genuinely don't know how well Royal Flush is going to play, so I want to say Mad Spy first is in second.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna go Lev T. I'll also go Mad Spy first. I think that's a good one. But I would love to see Royal Flush go far.
Yeah, I genuinely don't think Royal Flush has touched the game in like 4 or 5 years.
That's probably true.
So I don't think that Royal Flush is going to do so well, but they're with 2 players who haven't played in a competitive event before, so this is their best chance.
All right, on to Group G: Rob, Firelord, Ethan, Gentleman, and Banana Bread. What do you think?
Oh, this is terrible. It's a terrible group. How dare you rig this? Rob is clearly just in first in every world. I want to say Banana Bread in second, but I don't want Gentleman to leave.
I'm gonna say Rob, Gentleman for you.
Yeah, that's fair. Banana Bread is just criminally underrated every time, and I'm just gonna preach the world of Banana Bread every time.
And then the Group H with Guggy, Hunu, Grash, and DVW. Perhaps the most difficult group to judge, given just how close everyone is in this one. Group of Death for sure.
I hate this. I don't even know if I want to predict this. I'm putting myself in first, because why not?
That's fair.
Buddy. And then I'm putting Grash in second, because why not?
Sure. I'm gonna put Grash in first, and we're gonna. Ooh, oh man. Do I snub my co-host for the stream? I think I do, just because it's Guggy, and I'm gonna put David W in second.
Yeah, I can see that. I was very tempted to put Hunu in second for the record, because Hunu's like could win this, but I would do me and Grash.
All right, and that is the conclusion of our Summer Cup 2023 group draws. We will have 3 to 4 weeks, depending on the pacing. We're hoping for 3, but there is a potential extension if necessary, if there's a lot of matches missing, to 4 weeks if necessary. But please try to play 1 match a week, everybody. Good luck in all of those matches, and we'll see you for the first cast, hopefully next weekend. Woo! Thank you, Gilgy, for joining me.
Thank you, Opie, for doing it all without any problems.
No, there were no technical issues this stream whatsoever.
Thanks, Moonbots and all the other new players for
I don't know what you're talking
in.
about. That's Moon Boots. How dare you? All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We will see you next week for the first stream, and keep an eye out for the announcement on the SpyParty Discord, discord.gg/SpyParty, for when those will happen. And if you're interested in more events like this and you don't actually know what you're watching, it's SpyParty, and you can find us over in the SpyParty Discord at SpyParty, discord.gg/SpyParty. That's easy to remember. And have a nice day, everybody.